This is a 2020 Hyundai Sonata. And today we're going to do an oil change on this. The oil was supposed to be changed 305 miles ago. The engine we're working on today is the 2.5 liter. And it uses full synthetic 020 motor oil. This is the non-turbo 2.5 liter. This is the motor oil we're going to be using. And then the factory filter. I'm unboxing it here. And on top they have the plug for the oil filter housing. And that uses an 8mm Allen wrench. This is the oil filter that fits inside the oil filter housing. And this is the O-ring and crush washer. Alright, these are the tools. Just a regular ratchet, 8mm Allen wrench. There's two 10mm bolts that you have to remove. And you need this tool to remove the plastic button fasteners.
But it's okay.
Now we're going to take the 10mm, take those bolts out. And there's two of these.
Now where are we at? Where's our oil? There it is.
Now, there's the oil plug. And we're using a 17mm wrench. See that tab in the front? Yeah.
Yep.
Undo the tab. Yep. Reinstall the new crush washer for your drain hole plug. Just screw it back in. After all the oil is drained out of the oil filter housing, reinstall the new plug that comes with the oil filter, and then remove the oil filter housing. That'll keep it from leaking all over your hands and tools. And the socket that fits on the filter cartridge is a 1 1/16, because I don't have a metric socket. I don't know the metric size, but 1 1/16 is pretty tight. And so it doesn't make a mess, we got a little container here to put the cartridge in. Yeah, there you go. Like that. There you go. You have to use the wrench till it gets looser.
No.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Put it on the edge of the... There it is. Alright, now to remove the filter element, just grab and pull.
Oh.
Drop it in the bucket. And then pull that little tab. Pull the seal out.
Got that little tab right there.
A better shot of it. There it is. And it doesn't seem to matter how you put the seal in. Either way, you got to pull it up with this tab to remove it. But I noticed there was a notch in the filter housing, and we just line it up with that. There's your new filter. Just shove it in until you hear it click. Doesn't matter which side, just stick it in. When you reinstall the filter cartridge, turn it backwards till you feel it click and drop in, and then turn it forward to make sure you don't cross the threads. And just tighten her up. That's good. On the 2.5 liter, looks like about 5.5 quarts. Let's fill her up. And check your oil.
Oh, the cool thing about this is the dealership, when I asked how to reset the oil, they said it does it itself. I guess I didn't ask too much information about it, but as you saw previously, it tells us how far we're over. And now that we turned it on, we're all set.
Okay, it's running. I'm gonna go underneath and check for any leaks. You wanna come under and check for any leaks before you cover up your access panels. After it's been sitting for a few minutes, recheck your oil. Last step is to reinstall the access panels. Show how to reset those buttons real quick, Angelo. Grab one of the buttons, your next one. This is resetting it. You pull the center pin out, and that way you can stick the larger part of the pin in the hole. And then push the center pin in and it expands and locks her in tight. All right, here, yep, that's where you slide that one flat part of the access panel in first. And then we'll put this 10mm bolt here in first, and that should hold it. All right. Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, I got it. That looks good. You can do the rest with a wrench. And these little bolts, you don't have to crank her too hard. Just snug. That's good. That's it. Thanks for watching.